So hey guys, it's marcraftsy here again, and with my first plan with me, and welcome. As if you can see, I am gesturing widely and trying to explain things. So first I have thought about making a kind of live plan with me, and started with a half-hearted walkthrough of my new TN, but because I am an organized mess if it comes to speak live, I decided to do a walkthrough of a voiceover for my first plan with me, and maybe I will do that for the second one too, because doing things and speaking together just didn't go well with me. So yeah, as you can see, I have already started, and as of this month I am still doing the flip out page, which I use. One part I use as my Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and one side, and the other side I use as a sidebar. And now I am just adhering this printable page from the Planner Printables. You can find it on cocadaisy.com. They are absolutely free. Even if you are not a subscriber, you can download them, and they are very, very useful, and you get a lot more of die cuts also. Of course you have to fussy cut them, but it's fun if you are watching a movie or something like that, so you have like 2 or 3 hours. Anyway, so yeah, right now I'm deciding on the washi tape, which one I will use to adhere it to my page, to my dory. And as of now I don't really have so much washi tape, mostly the ones I have received in the Cocoa Daisy kits, but honestly I don't use them very much, so for me it's just perfectly fine to have those, I don't know, 6-7 rows maybe of washi tape. And yeah, I am using my acrylic block to cut my washi tape, and it's handy, I can say that. And this is kind of boring, I don't know. I really wanted to do a live because I was thinking about explaining a few things about myself, about how I do this whole planning thing, but as I said, doing things manually while I am speaking is just not my thing. So yeah, I don't know what will be next. Oh yeah, I was just referring back to the first week of August, which began on a Wednesday, I guess, and I'm making my columns for the days of the week, because I'm using my dory as in vertical style, and it actually really helps me a lot, because it gives me a lot of more space. As you already might know from my previous videos, I use a personal size, which is big enough for day-to-day planning, but not that ominously big or heavy if I want to carry it around, and I do carry it around a lot. and I love to carry it around because it looks cute, and I have all the time on my hands my planner, so it's great. And yeah, I have thought about doing these weekly plan with me, mostly because most of the time I just get lost in not really in decorating, but in watching my pages and like doing nothing. And my thought process was, if I sit down, film a video about how I do my weeklies, I will also get to think through my next week. So yeah, and actually it's already, we are already halfway through this week, which you are watching now, and it has helped me a lot, and my planning and kind of the things I am doing, my to-do lists, for example, or my meal planning has become better. And yeah, it was actually fun to do 1 week at a time, because last month I did all the 4, or no, in July we also had 5 weeks, I guess, so all the 5 weeks I did at one go, and it took me like 3 to 4 hours, because yes, I love stamping, but it's just time consuming, and as you can see, I will do some stamping here also, because yeah, I just love them. I love to use my stamps, it's fun, I don't know why. So, and because of that, I had thought that maybe this month it will be better. It won't be time consuming for 1 day, but it will be fun to do every week once. I will get an hour, or the most part 1.5 hours to do these things and to become sort of creative with this. And for me it's like doing, I don't know, mind yoga, because it's just creating pretty much, really. So yeah, that's why I like to do this. So I am spelling out this week, so I'm building up my sidebar actually, and that stamp didn't do really well, but I guess the next impression will be better, if I'm not wrong. So back to the topic of weekly planning, doing weekly plan with me. I was also thinking about that maybe I could review my planning style from week to week, if it suits my needs, or maybe if I should change something, or maybe if I should use my planner in another style. And oh yeah, those are all habit trackers, and they came as a freebie from one of my orders from Run with Craft Scissors. She makes the cutest paper clips. I think. And she always has this kind of thing that you can request a freebie from her, because she is PRing for like 5 sticker shops. And in my last order I asked her if I can have maybe some extra habit trackers, and I was thinking about, oh yeah, she will maybe send me like 10 or 12, but no, she sent me like 30. Check this out and sent it to me. So I will have my habit trackers for the next 2 months. Good, but yeah, you can make it work, as you can see. So as of now, my sidebar consists of 6 weekly habit trackers, which I want to track weekly, and my notes and inspiration section, and my meal planning. Really well for me for now, but I am still unsure of my vertical style of planning, because I don't know if it works well for me, or maybe the insert, I should say, is not the best for me. I don't know. Maybe I should get the personal pages from the Daisy, from Coco Daisy. I'm really not sure about this. So yeah. Getting back to my stamps. Those are Coco Daisy stamps, and actually their stamps are very good quality. They stick to everything, like literally to my hand too. So I am trying to place them so that I just need to pick them up with my acrylic block, but as you can see, I have picked them up and then I am placing them on my acrylic block. And I haven't thought about, but usually under my trackers is my meal planning section, and I do think I will remember that. Oh yes, that's when I realized that I almost left out my meal planning section, which is kind of handy. I like that a lot. It makes grocery shopping a lot more easier to have, I don't know, 4 or even 5 meals that you have thought about, wrote out for you, because you just know what kind of ingredients you want to buy for those. And now comes the stamping for notes and inspiration, and I do think I will use also a sticker for grocery list there. Very small weekend banner from the Coco Daisy sticker sheet that comes every month with the planner kit, which has the numbers, the days of the week, and some very few functionals. And that one is a week, that one is a Monday stamp from the July kit. And I was thinking about stamping out the days of the week, and I had this very cool coppery gold stamp, which is kind of cool. But guess what? All the coppery gold pigments has stayed on my stamp actually. So, and the stamp on and of itself, it's too much of a sea themed, so I will stay with these small flag kind of indicators for the weekdays. Thing I'm going to do is to get out my phone and write in my daily appointments. And I have this sheet of little hearts from Studio Calico, and I couldn't figure out for my life what to do with them, and there are 2 sheets of them, and now I'm using them as indicators for my appointments. So breaking up the columns are those lines, and I use those, I don't use the last line, I just use the one in the middle, because the first section of each column indicates all the appointments I have, and that gives me an idea of how much time I have in the day for other things than my job to do. And I have also lots of die cuts. We get always every month lots and lots of die cuts, and I use also the printables, so they give me more die cuts and a lot of stickers, and I just don't use them. So here I am trying to make an effort to use those. So I didn't even get out my icon stamps, because I have a Bobani icon stamp set, which is very, very useful, and I just love it, really love it, and 99% of the time I use them. So this month I won't get them out, just for memory keeping, in the back part of my Daisy Dory, where you have the dot grid. And yeah, I am trying to build a small flower cluster, I guess. That's how scrapbookers call these small group of embellishments. And yeah, it's turning out cute actually, so I like it. Of course, I am trying to stay away from the days where I have lots of free time, because if I have lots of free time, that means I need to catch up on my housework, or more like housekeeping, and on the laundry, on grocery shopping and everything like that, of course. And here I'm writing in my usual Sunday planning time, because I do have planning time on Sunday. And usually that's also when I do my technical work or paperwork for my job. That's the computer for. And yeah, I guess it's oh, I got out my functionals, so maybe, oh yeah, this week we had it's we are after that, and I know that on Tuesday I need to get the groceries because we will have a dinner date with some lovely friends of ours. But yes, this is wrapping it up, and this is how my spread will look like for the next week, and I hope it will be good for me and help me with planning. And yes, that's it. I hope you liked this first plan with me of mine, and I really hope that I didn't bore you to death. And maybe you will also join me for my next one. And I wish you a very good week and a nice weekend, and I hope to see you in my next video. So thank you. Bye.